Hello everyone, welcome back to welcome to Rare Day at the Super Nintendothon for Child's Play, the charity that provides toys and games for kids that are stuck in the hospital. This is Samurai Snake.
And I am Volk, here to co-com for this particular excursion, and I'll be on for Killer Instinct later on. But for now, we are here for Goldeneye, aren't we?
Yep. A game that is very nostalgic, even if it hasn't aged well. It's an important first-person shooter because of its multiplayer mode and because of the way that it is handled adapting the Goldeneye James Bond movie.
Yeah, it's one of those rare video game to movie or movie to video game adaptations that actually did well and is actually held to high regard. There's not many, even these days, that can hold that accolade.
And I'm going to be playing this on the Agent and Secret Agent difficulties with a few attempts at the hardest difficulty, 00 Agent, just to show off the differences.
You're a braver man than I. I don't think I'm going for the harder difficulties when I do F-Zero X later in the marathon.
We do have cheats. Everything has been unlocked because I did use a cheat device back in the day when I was a kid. We're only going to use paintball mode and DK mode at some point as well. Just turn paintball mode on for fun.
I don't actually remember a lot of these. I know this is back in the day and age where you used to get stuff like big head mode and things like that, but I don't recall ever seeing paintball mode before, so this should be interesting. I'm guessing it's pretty much exactly what it says on the tin rather, except for blood and such. You just get very, very colorful splotches.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sounds grand to me.
And this game did get a quote-unquote remake on the Wii. I never played it, but I don't even know if it's good or not.
More than what I did, I never even heard of it.
The difference between the difficulties is that the harder it gets, the more objectives you have, and the more well-aimed the enemies will be, and the more damage you'll take.
Yeah, I do remember in my time playing this on the lower difficulties at least, you can generally stand in gunfire and only take a very negligible amount of damage. And obviously on 00 and 007, you stand in that place, you are probably going to die.
There's something right there that I did not know until yesterday. You can actually zoom in and out with a sniper rifle by pressing the C up and C down buttons. I never knew about that until yesterday.
Wow. I mean, I imagine because the Nintendo 64 controllers has quite a few buttons as is, but still, it's a sniper rifle. You'd expect to be able to zoom in and out somehow.
Yeah, and not just with the R button.
Speaking of weapons, however, we do have a donation to the effect of $10.07, obviously referring to 007, from Lance Esgard, who says, "Congrats on breaking the 4K goal. Thank you very much. Here's one 007 to mark an occasion as your day begins with GoldenEye 64. Did you know that the proximity mine in this game was the basis for the motion sensor bomb in the first two Smash games? As a matter of fact, I personally did. It's one of the things that kind of surprised me, because obviously in Smash Bros. Obviously it's all about the Nintendo characters, but it's always nice when you see like a splash of something else that was obviously made popular on a Nintendo console, in which case being the proximity mine in GoldenEye.
I could have sworn that in the Japanese version, they took note of it as listed from Perfect Dark, but
it could be both, although it does look more like the one from GoldenEye. But speaking of Perfect Dark, this was basically the N64 sort of set up first-person shooters on console to be like a major thing. You had Goldeneye and Perfect Dark as like the two like big ones, at least on the Nintendo side of things. And then obviously the PlayStation was starting to get towards like its Call of Duty franchise was just starting up. And then obviously when you get towards the GameCube, you get Time Splitters, like the Battlefield series was starting to make waves. So this was kind of our first taste of what really good multiplayer-based first-person shooters were going to be like.
Yeah, the multiplayer has a lot of very good modes. Hey, no, you're not going to activate the alarm. No, thank you.
I liked how some of the personality that some like the actual guards have. They're not just standing. Well, most of them aren't just standing around waiting to be shot at. So it's kind of one of those things that you don't expect to see a guy go, "Oh, there's a guy coming. I better set the alarm." Like most. I mean, even games these days, they don't really have that sort of same impact.
I think I'm not going to bother with the two guys inside. I'm just going to go straight over here. So, what I was saying, the multiplayer mode has different gameplay modes. I'm not going to be covering any of them because I can't fight against AI-controlled players. This game doesn't have that. Not like Perfect Dark does. But
yeah, that was the one thing that Goldeneye kind of let down on. I mean, for the local multiplayer, there's really not much that beats it out in that era. But the fact that you couldn't engage in like bot fights and things like that, that was a major thing against Goldeneye when obviously people compare it to Perfect Dark.
Yeah, but multiplayer's fun because it has different modes, like License to Kill, I believe that's one shot, you're dead. You live only twice, you have 2 lives, and you die. And yeah, they're all pretty much referential to the Bond movies.
Actually, one of the things I like to do in multiplayer with my friends is, apart from having like all the really heavy weapons unlocked, and we have Odd Job unlocked in those situations as well for people that feel like being scrubbed here. Like, we didn't really... I know a lot of people tended to ban Odd Job in sort of their friend circles, but we didn't feel the need to. If someone wanted to pick him, that's fine. We'd just gang up on him and teach him to think twice for picking the cheap character.
Like,
yeah, sure, you can pick Odd Job if you can survive a 3v1 situation. That was basically the condition. So, in the end, not many people picked him because by the time the first few games went around, they just do better.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the modes I remember playing a lot where... I'm not sure if you can... I can't remember if you can make it so like only a single weapon drop, but I know that we tended to play with the golden gun quite often. So you just have people wandering around with golden guns trying desperately to insta-give each other. That was always a fun time.
Yeah, that was also one of the modes, the man with the golden gun. One golden gun made up of... I think I remember reading about it. It was like a lighter, a cigarette case, a fountain pen, some studs, and I can't remember everything else.
Free crayons and some milk.
To grab his ammo and then go inside. All the alarms have been destroyed, so all we need to do now is access the communications area, and then we're free to go bungee jump.
Hooray! Alright, Kyrie says in the chat, I always said trap for some reason, I don't know why I was going down that route. Hey, speaking of 007, did you know that in Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Pokemon Trevelyan is not just a reference to James Bond in design, but Sobble, his first evolution, is the number 007 in the Garlean Pokedex. Okay, I didn't know that its number in the Garlean Pokedex was actually a reference to that. That's actually quite clever.
I didn't know that either.
Oh yeah, it's Kyrex. I keep forgetting. It's been like a year since I've been on the HFC Livestream. You're gonna have to cut me just a small amount of slack.
Okay, if I go down that way, that's gonna take way too long for me to progress through the hallway, so... Quick run, side run over here. Strafing is the fastest way to speedrun this game, because strafing makes you run faster for some reason. I don't know why, but they programmed it that way.
Yeah, there's a few games around this time that end up with situations like that. Obviously, Doom and Quake being two chief among them, but it's a little surprising to see Goldeneye having a similar thing as well, but no, I suppose it kind of makes sense. If you're strafing, you're kind of like striding your legs outwards a bit more, maybe, is the logic behind it. But I don't know, I can't help but picture in like the old James Bond movies, like rather than just sort of slowly stalking around the various corridors, you just got the actor behind James Bond just sort of prancing around in a strafing motion. Somehow I don't think I can quite picture seriously Pierce Brosnan doing that.
Now that you mention it, I kind of think I can.
I don't know. I always thought that Pierce Brosnan initially was one of those serious actors, but then he appeared in Mamma Mia, and my entire perception of him just changed instantly at that point, so...
Well, he also appeared in Mars Attacks, too.
Oh yeah, of course he did. But yeah, my introduction to Pierce Brosnan was purely from, like, Goldeneye at first, and then obviously saw him in Mamma Mia just offhand, and then... Oh. I can see you sneaking around the corridors. Obviously, I have a little bit of delay on my side of things, but...
Yeah. Let's see, where is that coming from? Oh, you! Shit. There we go. Over here. Oh. Oh, there's someone over there. If I die on 00 agent difficulty, I'll just lower the difficulty to keep things running.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, try it harder if you want to, but if it's obviously not going anywhere, then no need to slam your head against the wall trying to make it happen. Alright, we just got another donation in, $5 from Gavin. Hey Snake, since I can't be there in person, I have to use a donation comment to call you freaking stupid. Good luck with your runs, and make sure you have everything updated for when we do multiplayer Mondays.
Yep. I need to make sure that is the way I need to go. Kind of get lost in here. Oh, shit. Well, there's death number 1.
God damn it. In the chat from Headbod STG. I was meant to duel with Pierce Brosnan, but I had to reschedule. Guess I'll have to die another day.
Alright, lower difficulty. Basically, the idea was you had to go all the way to the communications tower, and I think it was like a backup or something like that.
Yeah, I can vaguely remember, like, the extra stuff in the dam, because my experience with the dam that I can remember from the most part is just going through it on the normal difficulty and just rushing straight to the bungee jump section.
Yeah. The gameplay difference is that you don't get as much ammo from enemies whenever they drop their guns.
Oh yeah, that was a thing as well. I mean, you had to make a lot of your shots count in this game just because you were oftentimes fairly limited. Does it affect like your maximum ammo that you can carry as well?
No, it does not, fortunately.
So it doesn't increase your capacity as much as it just drops you more stuff.
Yeah, because on lower difficulties you'll get more ammo, and you might be able to find some body armor as well. But otherwise, it changes the game, essentially, to the point where you have to be a bit more stealthy.
In the higher difficulties, especially when you have a lot more objectives to cover, and obviously that will take you to places that you normally wouldn't even go anywhere near in the lower difficulties.
You'll have to rely on your guns that have a silencer, because I think at this point in history, a lot of people are just assuming that silencers basically make your guns so quiet other people can't hear your bullets being shot.
If only it worked that way.
I have no idea what a silencer actually does, because since I've never fired a gun on myself.
I'll see if I can find out, actually. I'll see if I can find out the science of the silencer for you. How does a silencer work on a gun?
Right, there we go.
So it just says it's a muzzle device that reduces the acoustic intensity of the muzzle report, aka the sound of gunfire, and eliminates muzzle flash when a gun or firearm is discharged by modulating the speed and pressure of the gas ejection, hence suppressing the muzzle blast. Like a muzzle brake, a silencer can be a detachable accessory mounted separately onto the muzzle or an integral part of the barrel. So it just reduces the sound volume and also the recoil impulse, which basically just mitigates any sound emitted from the gun in question when it's discharged.
I'm just gonna try this, just out of convenience. This is all being recorded, so don't worry about the frame drops.
So, considering that you made the choice to play Goldeneye, was the attachment purely from the video game itself, or do you have a wee bit of experience watching Bond films in general?
I have a light amount of experience watching the Bond films, but this is purely from the game.
That's fair enough. I think it's probably a similar situation for me, although I did get a little bit more into Bond by the time Daniel Craig came in. Obviously, it's a more recent Bond.
Mm-hmm.
He's had a few films under his belt as well, which I've been able to either watch by my own volition or with family and friends. And I think they hold up pretty well, although I have to admit I don't really have enough experience with the older ones to compare them properly, but I mean, they do definitely hold up. They have a fair amount of action to them. I mean, the drama's obviously intense as you would expect. It's not much to complain about, really. And I can just see now. I love how even before the cutscene plays, it just shows you just slowly plummeting to your seeming death.
Let's show off DK mode.
I also love the fact that obviously the game's tech doesn't really allow it to really show a bungee cord properly, so it just literally looks like Bond is swan diving off the dam.
I think that my favorite gadget that Bond has had over the years is a car with an anti-theft system that basically causes it to explode.
You know, in real life that wouldn't actually work because anti-theft systems just do not work. Just ask Jeremy Clarkson and the whole story behind his GT40. Just like, your car has been stolen. Yes, I know. I'm driving it.
This is obviously going to make their heads an easier target, but it's funny.
I do have to give props for actually increasing the hitbox size as well. It would have been so easy just to make it purely visual.
These guys' helmets will just make bullets ricochet off of them.
It's just like, you've got big heads, it's just more brain for my bullets to go through.
Walk over there. Over there. Keep going.
What are my thoughts on the two songs Tom performed over the last 2 days? I have to admit I haven't actually heard any of them, mostly because I've just been working and preparing to do my little bits and pieces for the Super Nintendothon. But I'll probably go back and watch stuff at some point.
I think a lot of these models had faces photographed over them to the point where they somewhat resemble the characters that they're based on.
Yeah, it looks a bit weird, but it
oh my gosh,
kind of works. I mean, it's not the worst job in the world, but it will age horribly, and I have to admit, it kind of has. The gameplay still holds up.
Okay, good. The console is safe. Good.
Oh, dearie me.
Okay, before I go any further...
According to Silver Dude, the remake to this ruined this level by making the bathroom section a forced QTE. Come on! Where's the fun in that?
want to be able to...
Like, half the fun was literally peeking through the lavatory to see a guy taking a dump and then just shooting him in the head.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go back to karate chopping. That's another ridiculous mode. Slappers only.
It would be so much better if they had, like, the sound effects as well. Just people just going...
Spray and pray! And one of the objectives is to minimize scientist casualties, meaning do not kill them. If you kill, like, 2, I think, you fail the mission.
So you have to be careful where you spray and pray.
Yeah.
Over there, though... Oh, just as they say that, the scientists come running along. You know, they're not exactly doing themselves any favors while they're literally running through gunfire.
I think that's all the scientists that come out from where we came from. There's always 3 soldiers that follow you through those metal doors.
Well, at least they're easier to get through than the ones in Metroid Prime.
Yeah. There is...
I mean, I love that game to death, don't get me wrong, but you have to admit that sometimes just firing at a door and then still having to wait a good 10 seconds before the thing actually opens is a bit annoying.
Okay, where are you coming from? There you are. There is a counter agent that we have to find, disguised as a scientist. He is nowhere around here. You have to get lucky if you're wanting to get the invincible cheat, because that's the hardest cheat to get in the game on level 2.
I hope so.
And I didn't get it legitimately, but in a mod of it, which I'll be showing off later, and playing about halfway through the game, I'll switch over to that mod, but in that mod, I was able to get it, but it was mostly because of the mod. What mod that is, I'm keeping that secret, but I will say that there is a ridiculous mod that basically replaces Bond with Rick Astley, and the whole game just memes it up.
It reminds me of one of the mods for somebody made for Doom. It wasn't I don't think it was an actual mod that was made available. It was just made for the sake of a single video where someone puts the boombox in and it starts playing Never I'm Gonna Give You Up. And it's just basically a modded version of the chainsaw.
Oh yeah, that is also that's basically the main theme to that game, that mod. Basically, it replaces the Bond theme with Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up. And take a wild guess at what the train level is replaced by. Take a wild guess from your knowledge of memes to just guess what.
Is it Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yes, it is Thomas the Tank Engine.
Very nice. Does it have the remix version? I can't remember which rap artist it was. I can't remember if it was Notorious B.I.G. or Biggie Smalls. It was one of the two. Might not even have been any of those two.
I don't even know if that if the train level has had its music replaced by the Thomas the Tank Engine, but I imagine the amount of dedication that person poured into that probably would have replaced it with the Thomas the Tank Engine theme.
Very nice.
Right, he's not in here, so it's so much better to get the guards' attention in around this area, so that way you'll have an easier time navigating your way through this facility.
You know, looking back, it always kind of floors me just how big some of these levels can actually be, and I know that's purely because, like, they're designed with, like, 008 and 007 difficulties in mind, but you really can find a whole lot if you just sort of want to go off the beaten path and just kind of have a look around.
Yeah.
Like, some of these areas I don't even remember, and my memory of Goldeneye, I know it isn't the best, but I do remember a lot of set pieces, and there's just a lot of stuff being shown right now that I just do not remember.
Okay.
We're all memes, Jack.
Right. Oh, hi.
All right, we got another couple of donations here. We have $5 redos from Tanner up the north. Hey gang, glad to be back from vacation and joining you all for this marathon. Here is $5 to celebrate my really good gacha rolls on Fate last night. See you all for Banjo, Pokken, Arms, and Fire Emblem Warriors. Hey, thank you very much, Tanner. Hopefully you enjoyed your vacation, and very good job on the gacha luck. I can safely say that I have had some similar gacha luck on Arknights as well. I got 2 top operator tags in the last couple of weeks, and I also pulled an Angelina. So, hey, doing pretty well in that regard. And we have another $5 from Inferno the Fox. Here we go. So it's finally here. Fighting for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your slappers together if you wanna slap as we take you through this 007 round. BJ. Or JB rather. James Bond. Very good. And here's Fathead Trevelyan, who was in the movie acted by one Sean Bean, which will probably provide the spoiler for this particular game, because everyone knows Sean Bean dies in just about everything he features in.
That's actually kind of funny.
I can't help but notice that with big head mode, Trevelyan looks like one of those Easter Island statues. My name is Moai Trevelyan. Or Maui Trevelyan.
I can't take his face seriously with DK mode on.
He just has that look that something is going on in his mind and he's about to fuck you for it.
Exactly.
He's like, I'm going to betray you one day, but I'll never tell you.
There is no way to kill all the guards here. This is entirely scripted. All you just need to know is Trevelyan dies here. Okay, finish the job. Right?
Go on. You
Done.
Hey!
Right, that completes that mission. Next, over to the runway. Secret agent.
No, Trevelyan isn't dying in this scene. It'll come later on, I can assure you. I won't spoil when, because obviously it's Sean Bean, any character he plays dies, but it's more of a context that's important.
The way he crosses his arms with that stupid oversized gun.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, hi! Save aiming.
I always feel a bit sorry for Sean Bean, not so much because I know his characters die eventually, but sometimes the timing of it is just horrible. Obviously, you got the ones where he tends to last for quite a long time, like in Boromir, for instance, and he dies a very heroic death. But then you got Equilibrium, where he literally dies within the first 10 minutes of the film. He's just like, I'm feeling emotions, now kill me while I read this book. Not knocking on Equilibrium in any way, it is one of my absolute favorite films, but I just found that pretty funny, because obviously it's Sean Bean, and Sean Bean dying within the first 10 minutes of the film. It's just like, imagine the paycheck he must have got just to sort of show up for like 10 minutes of film and die.
If you play 00 Agent difficulty here, one of your objectives will be to destroy the turrets.
Yes, the infamous James Bond and his infathomable tank legs.
Okay, I need to... Aiming with the tank is a bit weird, because all the shots will fire in an arc.
Yeah, even when you point the thing down, there is a little bit of an arc to it. Can you run over people in the tank? I can't actually remember if that was a thing you could do.
Alright, that's all the objectives complete. Let me just strafe over here. Okay, good. The turrets didn't destroy that plane.
Comment from Headbot again. I'd love if killing Trevelyan early gave you a time paradox game over like in Metal Gear Solid 3. Whilst that does sound fun, I'm not sure if it would work in the context of Double I. I think the whole Metal Gear Solid franchise is just fucky enough that you could get away with something like that, but I'm not sure if it would really work here. Although, It would be quite fun if they did like an All-Stars 007 kind of game where you sort of like visit different periods and different movies and such. I think that would be
Oh yeah, that would. I mean, Kojima doesn't write James Bond. It's usually been Ian Fleming. Well, Goldeneye was the first Bond movie to actually not be based on a James Bond novel.
Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing something in that regard, but glad you reminded me, because I probably would have brought up that fact. And I just noticed we're in our first snow level, and the part of James Bond will be played this time by Kenny McCormick.
There we go. I have no idea if that went through.
Actually, let me see how... I think I remember GoldenEye generally being a very, very well-received game.
It definitely was, from what I remember.
Let me see what the reviews are. I know it was very well-received at the time, but let's see here. Rotten Tomatoes has got a review score of 78%. IMDb has it as 7.2, so near enough the same. And Metacritic has it as 65%. So I'm not entirely sure if that's just because it's like the most recent reviews that it's gotten, obviously putting into context of how it compares today, etc. But let me see if the Wikipedia article says anything different, because obviously they tend to have magazine reviews thrown in there as well, and that's usually a good way to go off of actual reviews. Mostly positive. Yeah, it mentions Rotten Tomato as a 78%. Cinema Score gave it an average grade of A- on an A+ to F scale. Okay, that's pretty good.
A large key, that's exactly what I need. Come on. Thank you.
Oh wait, that's for the film. What the hell am I doing?
Film,
why
it's
would
all
I
the
expect
same.
to just type in GoldenEye reviews and it not come up for goddamn video game reviews unless I tell it explicitly? Okay, so the video game reviews this time. Let me see. The Wikipedia article is here. Where is reception? Sold over 2 million copies, surpassing Legend of Zelda or Ocarina of Time, apparently.
Oh, how about that?
Overall, it sold more than 8 million units worldwide, making it the third best-selling Nintendo 64 game, just behind Super Mario 64 and Mario Kart 64. Graphically, it was praised for its varied and detailed environments, realistic animations, and special effects such as glass transparencies and lingering smoke. Yeah, I can give it that. I mean, the animations are pretty good in this game, just because obviously if you shoot someone in the hand, they'll actually act like they've just been shot in the hand, and I think that was something that you didn't really see before, like enemies reacting to specific shots on their person.
Oh yeah, they also react in the same way if you also shoot them in the crotch.
Oh yes. I mean, who didn't try to shoot someone in the dick, even though that's meant to be taboo? I mean, you have to do it at least once, just for the curiosity's sake. Do they react if I shoot them in the nuts? Okay, the answer is yes. I feel bad now. I'm going to carry on. Anyway, so the actual scores, Metacritic gave it a score of 96 out of 100. Very, very respectable. 5 stars, 9 out of 10. A-, 9.3 from EGM. IGN gave it a 9.7. GameSpot gave it a 9.8. N64 Magazine gave it a 94%. Next Generation, 5 stars. Nintendo Power gave it a 9 out of 10. And Gaming Age gave it a score of 9.1 out of 10. Kind of a shame that I think these go off US-based publications, because I wouldn't mind seeing what Games Master gave it. That was kind of my magazine of choice when it came to all things video.
For me, it was Nintendo Power, and then it was a Game Player's magazine, which was completely different from any other video game magazine at the time, because it had a lot of humor in it.
Yeah, I think Games Master was a bit like that as well, if I recall. But, I mean, as a kid, a lot of the jokes kind of went straight over my head. But, of course, I got into Games Master thanks in part to the TV show that featured way back in Channel 4, featuring the illustrious Dominic Diamond, and, of course, the floating head of Sir Patrick Moore. Who gave you cheats, and obviously he's not the one who actually knows about the cheats. He's just given a script that says, here's a bunch of cheats, just berate the children and tell them what they want to know. And that's basically all Patrick Moore had to do.
Oh, that's great.
It really was a great TV show, though. I kind of miss it. You don't really get to see, like, very many video game-based TV shows nowadays, but back in those days, you had loads. You had Games Master, you had Bad Influence. I'm sure there was a few more based in the US as well that I couldn't say off the top of my head. And then you had Gamesville towards about the time when Sky TV became a thing. But ever since then, you don't really see it anymore. But I suppose with the likes of YouTube or what have you, you don't really need such a niche television publication anymore. Because if you want to see anything video game related, you just go to Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, having video game competitions and such, that was kind of like the main draw. And obviously having likable personalities helps a lot in that regard as well.
Oh, okay. I don't need to disrupt surveillance equipment. Good. I'm good to enter the ventilation tower.
I can't remember, but do you get like a mini-map in these games back then, or were you just sort of forced to go, you need to remember the landmarks yourself, you scrub?
You have to remember the landmarks yourself, you scrub.
Ah, very well then.
But we'll see later on how, I guess, the technology of the time can also be a hindrance when playing this game. It won't be until we revisit the surface level later.
Flaming Claw just says, I can't remember the last time I watched actual normie TV. Neither can I. It's been at least 4 or 5 years. I actually completely terminated my TV license quite some time ago, and it's probably the best saving of 120 quid a year plus that I've ever made.
Yeah, because for me, there isn't really anything worth watching on TV anymore.
Not really. I mean, a lot of the stuff you can just get from YouTube, obviously, but now there are like a lot more relevant, I would say, subscription services like Netflix and such.
His arm clips through his head.
You can tell that it wasn't, the animations weren't designed for big head mode in mind.
I'm just
and collision detection wasn't quite a thing.
I'm just gonna keep playing the game like this.
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. I mean, it's entertaining enough.
Right. If we played 00 Agent, there would be another objective here. Basically... It's good, I stopped him from activating the alarm. The other objective would basically be, and if my memory serves me correctly, it would be have Boris hack the security of the mainframe or something like that. And it would also require you to download the data from it as well.
Well, you'll know a damn sight more than me. I'm pretty much lost as far as remembering stuff at this point, right up until like the last couple of levels, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one scene like halfway when Bond gets thrown in jail and is it Natalia or Natasha in this
It's
game?
Natalia.
It's Natalia, okay. I was going to hopefully avoid misreading the name. But yeah, you're in prison with Natalia and she kind of helps you break out and, you know, you start sort of having her tag along.
I'm just gonna disable the security cameras just for the heck of it. Unless that is actually what I'm supposed to do.
I see Flame mentioning the coconut gun, and that's the only thing I think would be missing from this particular mode. Just replaced. If like one of your main gun just gets replaced with a coconut gun.
I'm pretty sure that is a mod that someone will come up with later on.
If it hasn't already been come up with, to be fair. Head like a fucking grapefruit. More like a watermelon. I mean, they are huge. Stormtroopers versus this game's AI. I'm pretty sure this game's AI still win because they do actually find their target if you stand in the line of fire long enough. A Stormtrooper will never ever have that happen.
Me would just take forever. There's
yes, I actually remember this level now, only because I just remember trashing every single thing that was trashable.
So basically, just blowing everything up.
Yep, the TVs on the roof, all the monitors, anything that was breakable, I broke.
You know what? Let's blow up a table.
Go for it. Well, you know what that table did to my family? Make it pay. Yeah! Like to see you stand at a level angle now, bitch.
Oh, right. I know what I need to do. You always have to press the start button to access your gadgets. Right.
Otacon, quit wandering around.
The next thing I have... Oh, I already have the Goldeneye key. You have to copy the Goldeneye key by using the key analyzer. And then...
Oh, so you don't just press the damn thing into clay and make a silicone mold out of it?
I mean, it looks like a 3.5-inch floppy disk.
Ah, yes. The good old days when floppy disks used to be a thing.
Okay, I have to disrupt all surveillance equipment. Well, that is something I had to do after all. Yeah, well, I think this is a good time as any to just escape.
Careful not to shoot Otacon in the head.
We won't fail if we destroy him, or kill him, rather.
I think he's meant to be a recurring character in this game, so it seems a bit odd that you can just kind of kill him without any consequence at all.
Yeah, unless you're playing the hardest difficulty, which you have to have him alive for him to disable.
Oh yeah, because it adds an objective, doesn't it?
Yeah. Alright. Silo. I tried practicing this on 00 Agent. I'm not going to try that again, even if I got so far that I died at the finish line.
You just hate to see it happen.
The only missing objective is you're going to have to place plastic explosives on a couple of missiles, I think. They don't have timers, but I think you have a timer yourself in this level.
Ah, so the level itself has a hard time limit.
Yeah, case in point, we got 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Wait, 2 years ago, so this takes place in the past?
Yeah, the dam was 9 years ago. The surface was 4 years ago, I think. And this would be, if Goldeneye came out in 96, I think, or 97, it would be 95 or 94.
Oh, fair enough. I don't actually remember that little detail. Although it seems weird that Bond himself just does not age over the course of those 9 years, but nope. I suppose that would cut into the budget significantly if they did.
I'm just gonna play.
Did you just shoot down Draco Malfoy there?
What?
I could have sworn the face had like a Draco Malfoy-esque look to him.
Oh, from that soldier?
Yeah.
I bet they probably all will.
Care for a game of Wizard Crackers, Bond?
Very valuable that you use the silenced PP7 in this level on 00 Agent. Make very good use of it. Because otherwise, in a couple of other sections, it's better if you use your KF7 Soviet, or, you know what, it's probably just an AK-47.
Yeah, I'm guessing for reasons they couldn't actually call it that, but I always called it like the KFC Soviet, because it was so close to the actual acronym that I just thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to call it the KFC Soviet. Who cares?
Right. Let's see if blowing stuff up, getting thing, nope.
But you seem to be on good form so far.
Was that the face that the soldiers had? Right there?
I'm dead, lol.
I got the circuit board. I need you.
Goldeneye 007, but everyone's head is the lol what pair.
Oh jeez. Oh. Bad move right there. Okay, and there's going to be a guard right back here. You're going to want to kill him because right when you start opening fire with the KF-7, at this point, he's going to run towards you and shoot you in the back. Alright, spray and pray.
Not very much spraying going on, but you managed to kill them also. Ah, there we go. Now I'm seeing the spray. Killing 2 Malfoys and another dude that I can't really put a face on.
On 00 Agent, I'd try to just stay back even further and just keep shooting him in the kneecaps.
Kneecaps are overrated.
Or I guess their legs, or they're growing. Thank you, there's the DAT. I don't know what that does, but I'm taking it.
Get that.
Thank you. And that's all the circuit boards. Basically, some of the circuit boards are actually parts of the Nintendo 64, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. I think one of them was the processor, I think. So basically, we're stealing the Nintendo 64 parts for Japan, or I guess MI6.
They just want a Nintendo 64 so they can play the new Mario Kart on it. It's like, oh, the other regions are gonna love this.
That's something that actually reminds me of... Oh, I can throw it... Oh, okay, good.
Just reading a comment from Kyrex. The Bible is quite adamant on the subject of killing, but is might fuzzy on the subject of kneecaps. Oh no, it's the 11th commandment, thou shalt not hobble the townsfolk. And I'm pretty sure kneecaps is like a subclause.
I would die if I keep getting reckless.
That's mighty inconvenient. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is there any health pickups at all in this game?
No, there are no health pickups, just only body armor.
Ah, so the armor in this game kind of would be your health pickup, but
Yeah.
I suppose it makes sense. I mean, recovering health on the go doesn't seem something that people would just have lying around for no reason. Body armor, on the other hand, yes.
Okay, that was a completely wild lucky shot.
That was a Firefly reference? Oh, I haven't actually watched Firefly proper, so that kind of went over my head.
Okay. This is the last silo room. I need to photograph the satellite here. There we go.
What are you talking about, Sonic 1? There's nothing wrong with their faces. They're perfectly normal, finely chiseled faces.
Right. I'm just gonna let them all come over here. And Oromov is here, the general of the Russian army. He can't die, but I mean, if you shoot him enough, we can steal his briefcase.
Ah.
It doesn't.
The old plot armor kicking in.
It doesn't really do anything.
Apparently
Shit.
the remake does have regenerative health. I'm guessing that would have interfered with the balance of the game some. It's a shame you don't have like grenades or something you could just chuck in there.
I don't. I can... If you're lucky, you can get one grenade off of a soldier.
Ah.
Oh no! No one's behind me. I'm gonna die. gosh, I got 40 seconds. Oh, hi, I see your head clipping through the door.
The early warning system is working brilliantly. But can you actually shoot him through the door in those situations?
No.
I'm guessing the hitbox doesn't quite stretch in that far.
Nope. Nope. Yes, made it.
Gotta get a bit close. But then again, you did it in Bond style.
Oh, that was close.
I can't help but think that Bond's just doing like the West Side. Bloods for life.
I'm gonna play on Asian difficulty here, because that's the one that I practiced on.
I remember the boat being pretty damn tough.
Yeah, all because you had to rescue hostages on here, which there are about 6 total, but I think you have to rescue like 4 or 3 on Agent difficulty.
Yeah. I think that's why I remember it being a more tricky one, because I think in the higher difficulties you had to save more hostages.
Yeah, because I think on higher difficulties for Agent, I think you have to rescue 5, I think?
Yeah, something like that. It's really, really merciless, especially when the hostages can just die at the drop of a hat.
And we also have a... what gun is this? We have... oh, a D5K. Silencer added on that. Our PP7 doesn't have a silencer this time around.
Sure, they don't silence the pistol for you, but the submachine gun, yeah, we can do that for you.
I don't... but their big head is getting in the way.
Bloody hostages, why must your head be so huge?
Oh. Oh gosh, don't die. Don't die. I'm sorry I shot you. Oh good. How did you live?
The hostages
Whatever.
seem to be made of sterner stuff than we thought.
Whatever, I'm not gonna question it.
No, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, just roll with it.
You can also get a phantom gun, which is not obtainable in multiplayer. It's basically... well, it's just a machine gun. I don't think there's anything remarkable about it, other than you can hold 2 at once.
Oh yeah, of course, there are like select weapons in this game you can dual wield them. I always thought that was quite awesome.
They do eat up much more ammo than usual, though.
Yes, that is also true, but my god, do you look like a badass whilst doing it.
Okay, these doors are locked. Just gonna go back this way. Sweet, he escaped. There is... nope. Oh, I'm going in circles.
I think the all guns cheat does give you 2 copies of each gun that allows you to have 2 copies of them. I know you can dual wield Moonraker lasers if I remember correctly. That was always a fun one.
Sweet.
I like how the hostage ran before the guy even died. It's just like, ha! You've missed that guy like 5 times, you're no threat to me.
Oh, right. This. Oh!
Oh yes, a reminder of who we are and why we are here. We are Hellfire Comms. We are a group of people. Well, I suppose I was used to be a group of people, but I suppose just for the sake of technicalities, I am still for this pretty much marathon. But yes, we play video games, and today we are playing the video games for child's play. a charity who gives toys and games to all the wee children who are in hospital. And the theme for this particular marathon is Nintendo games. Again, we have ran a Nintendothon previously, but this is the Super Nintendothon. Not to be confused with purely Super Nintendo games, we pretty much go back to play a lot of the games that we didn't have time or perhaps didn't get the chance to play the first time around.
This being one of them, because this game was going to get a remake on the Xbox 360, but I think because of licensing, it was basically a denied release.
Oh, the old licensing bugbear.
I think if that's true. I don't know.
So is it just an unconfirmed rumor from some whisperings within ex-members of the company or something like that?
I think so. That guy was going to throw a grenade.
Flame saying that I only removed one of my handcuffs. Well, I suppose that explains why I have these. I thought I just got caught in one of those raunchy hotel sessions. But I suppose the lack of fuzz was a bit of a giveaway.
Okay, no one's in there. Need to release one more hostage, I think.
Matter of figuring out where he's hiding.
Here we go.
A soup will come out. Trust me, I don't live quite that much of a lavish romantic lifestyle.
Excellent, and that makes 4 hostages released.
So we just need one more, correct?
I think that's all. Okay, no problem. Don't mind me, I'm just escaping. I love how they don't shoot any of the hostages that are escaping.
It's just like, oh, hey, wonder where that guy's going. I can just imagine you saying, look, I'm just going to the bathroom. Just like, okay, sure, take your time.
Right. If we played on a higher difficulty, there'd be a bomb down here, but I'm not going to bother defusing it, because I'm not obligated to.
So wait, does that mean you can still technically do the objectives even if you're not in the difficulty that demands that you do them specifically?
Yes, you can do them. They're completely optional.
Do you, like, add to your score or anything like that on that particular difficulty?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so I suppose if you just know it's there, then you can just prat around and do it.
There we go. You're released. I have enough ammo. I think I'm going to dual weld.
Go for it. Yeah, man, 500 ammo on each. Yep, I think you're good.
Shit. Fuck. Did I... Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Objective complete! Objective complete! I don't care! I don't care.
Well, I suppose, technically speaking, the hostage was released, so I suppose it doesn't matter at that point what happens to him afterwards.
I mean, as long as the required number have escaped, you're good.
Ah, okay.
So, I mean, one sacrifice was okay. Your death won't be in vain.
Well, it might. We haven't quite escaped yet.
Right. So, with all objectives complete, we can safely exit.
We can disembark the frigate.
Right, I believe the helicopter that we were going after was one that was immune to the effects of the Goldeneye satellite, which basically it fires an EMP, and that was the plot of Goldeneye. Basically, take out the Goldeneye satellite, or recover it, because firing off an EMP could cause financial ruin to the entire world.
So it's not like a satellite with a laser cannon like the Global Defense Initiative have?
No. Nothing like that. Right.
Alright, good. So we don't have to worry about Kane hacking into the Goldeneye satellite and using it to cause global unrest.
So, this is the Surface 2, and it is much darker, and that is why I don't like it, and this is one of the flaws about Goldeneye. Mainly because
watch out for zombies. My Terraria experience tells me there's a blood moon going on.
Because it's very dark, and when things are when there are very dark levels, it can be very easy to get lost.
The game just pulls a Silent Hill on you. Actually, I say that, I feel like this game is still more generous than Silent Hill ever was when it comes to seeing what's in front of you.
I guess. Okay. I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, so all I really need to do is to destroy the communications equipment. And then just access the bunker. Otherwise, I think here I'd also have to destroy the helicopter as well, which I'm just going to do anyway.
You think, considering this is your second time here, they'd beef up the defenses a little bit?
Yeah, maybe, but no. Not here.
Maybe enough time elapsed and they thought, he won't come back, and they just became complacent.
I think the other house... or here.
Alright, we got another donation. $20 from Starmech. Hello there, Starmech. No way I'm not donating some money while my pal Snake is currently playing. So here's a few bucks while I'm stuck at work. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Hopefully work is treating you nicely, or at least mercifully.
I already have it.
And hello to you as well, Clover. I can't help but notice that one of your guns is literally called the Clop, and I just went back to the thing, just coming and pulling out two guns for his fast, going, it's clobbering time!
The Clop is one of the worst guns in the game.
I do remember it not being particularly good, but it would also not surprise me if it was indeed the absolute worst gun in the game.
Okay, that's exactly what I was afraid of, getting lost here.
So, Snake, tell me, if you're on a
Yes.
higher difficulty, would you need to find a Tauntaun to survive the harsh winter?
No. Nope. Unfortunately, no.
So much for the 007 Star Wars crossover everyone wanted.
Okay, that's a start. I think I know where I need to go.
Headbod's keeping the chat occupied with his puns. I knew this nice tech whiz in college. He was a real cutie, of course referring to Q, who is usually the technical wizard in any James Bond film.
Ah, yeah. And then there was also Q as well, who got replaced by a woman in the Goldeneye movie, I think.
Ah, okay. I just remember the Q they used for the Daniel Craig movies being a right smarmy git, and I actually kind of liked him.
Yeah, that was the same woman that played Q in Goldeneye. They've used her for quite a while. Get rid of that camera over there. There we go. That's what I needed to get. I need to get a comms room key.
You know, don't think of, like, armor plating through your cameras or anything. Just leave them wide in the open where they can just be easily shot at.
If I head over this way, I might be able to find the comms tower. So he says.
If you can find it in this never-ending red mist.
There we go.
Hey!
Stupid Gotham City sky. Where everything's red and dark.
I still find it amazing that the one time you actually saw Gotham not at night is during that one episode of Justice League where they go to the alternate universe where the Justice Lords are a thing. The only time you see Gotham in the daytime.
Alright. Time to destroy you.
Alright, we have a question here from Kuranai Hideyoshi. What is your favorite power-up across the entire Mario franchise? For me, Tanuki Suit, from Mario 3 specifically.
It would be the cape from Super Mario World for me.
Yeah, I think both have their place for me, but I think the Tanuki suit allowed you to be just a little bit more creative, because obviously you can turn into a statue to avoid enemies, but if you turn into a statue in midair, you can actually use it to destroy enemies who don't kill them.
Oh yeah, in a way, the feather or slash cape is actually kind of an extension of the Tanuki suit, and also by extension the super leaf, because Tanukis can also glide using their, for lack of a better word, their nutsack.
Of course. It's a flying squirrel, but a bit more lewd.
I mean, when Nintendo Power was covering one certain game, they actually called it a raccoon, for lack of a better wording, I guess.
I suppose not many people in the western side would really be familiar with what a Tanuki is, so they just call it by what its closest association is.
Yeah, because that would have been around 92 or 93 whenever Hockey and Rocky came out.
Ah, yes. Yeah, apart from that, the only other power-up I can think of is actually from Mario 3 as well, and it's Karibo's shoe. I did enjoy that particular power-up.
I kind of wish they used it a bit more in other levels, instead of
I would have loved to see it
relegating
make a
to
comeback
one
in some
area.
of the more recent Mario ventures.
I'm just
But
going...
unfortunately, they just left it on the wayside.
I think this will be the way forward. I hope. If not, I'm... This doesn't look the way forward at all. Boot.
Anytime you just say way forward, I'm just thinking of Shantae.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go down that avenue.
It's like one of the only games they seem to make these days, although obviously people will know of Mighty Switch Force as well, but of course Shantae has the better, I suppose, iconic factor. Like, she's more universally recognized.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Shantae 1 on the Game Boy Color is getting a re-release. Not just on Switch, but also the Game Boy Color itself.
Oh yeah, Silverdew does raise a good point. I think the shoe did come back in Mario Maker, although I couldn't say for certain. I haven't actually picked up Mario Maker 2 yet. I can't remember if it was a thing in 1 after like a bunch of updates or something like that.
I think it was in there from the start, but as a high-heeled shoe as well.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You could like be a shoe inside like Bowser's clown car plane thing.
Mm-hmm.
And just stack power-ups on top of each other and just become an unstoppable juggernaut.
I'm no idea where in the world I'm going, and is it over this way?
Would help.
Okay. Just for the sake of speeding things up, I need to get a map of this, because I'm tired of the lighting in this level.
Go for it. I'm gonna get myself a drink in the meantime. Hold the
Gotcha.
fort.
Darn it, Angel Fire, you failed me. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so there it is right over there. Keep going this way. And it should be at here.
Another thing I was going to say is all well and good pulling up a map, but you kind of have to figure out where you are first.
Okay, good. I found it.
Hey, well done.
Just for the heck of it. Oh, I don't... Oh, okay. You have one remote mine that you can only access via the menu. And all you have to do is toss it into the helicopter and blow it up.
Could you not just steal the helicopter for yourself?
Unfortunately, no.
I like how there was a guard just watching you do that the entire time.
That takes care of that.
Hey. And we have just destroyed our only escape from this harsh tundra.
Alright, and welcome to Servanaya, comrade.
Oh yes, this is good to be here.
Alright, I'm gonna try this. I tried this in practicing. I don't... And then if it freezes, well then, I'll switch things over to the mod if the game crashes. I'm going to try the glitch.
Whoa.
I need to be careful with this.
Looks like we got another donation as well, to the effect of $33.55 from Kyrex. Hello, Snake. Hello, Volk. I probably shouldn't donate, but I'm safe and getting paid soon. Well, that's good, otherwise we would give you a stern telling off. I never played Goldeneye 007 on the Nintendo 64, but I did play a bit of the multiplayer in the Wii remake. Had to donate while Snake is playing, which reminds me, I have a question for you two. Are you okay?
Okay, well, there's the glitch. The soldier spinning thing. That's where the whole get on beam comes from. Basically, loosely tilting the cartridge up.
That is such a bizarre glitch.
Basically causing everyone to spin. I'm gonna switch things over to the mod now. It's basically the same game. So, I saw this mod a couple of years ago, and I also picked it up on a reproduction cartridge. And I think it's the best mod to GoldenEye 007 ever.
You gotta give vast respect to people that make mod for games and then actually create a cartridge for it as well.
Just let it reveal itself right here.
Oh, yes.
GoldenEye with Mario characters.
He's done with Bowser's shit.
Mario was actually supposed to originally have a gun. So, I mean, in a way, this is kind of fulfilling the original vision.
Starring 001 as Super Mario.
General Bowser Koopa, also featuring Dinosaur Yoshi in the role of Boris. Head of Special Forces Donkey Kong.
Also featuring Dinosaur Yoshi.
And also, basically, shoving the creators of this mod in here. Stupid Mario Fan 1, I think, was his name.
Is Granddad gonna make an appearance?
Okay, let's go over to the bunker. Agent difficulty.
Now we're trying to get out with Princess Peach rather than...
I was joking about streaming this. And we're a bit noticeably shorter.
And yes, we did answer your question, or at least I did. I just responded with Buster Wolf because I'm a meme-loving shitlord.
A bit of a missed opportunity with this mob. With the name. The name's a Mario. Mario.
Yes. They could have totally have done that and linked it into the movie.
That would have been
I
funnier.
like that they changed the dialogue as well. That's a neat touch.
Yeah, a tiny bit with Mario's Italian accent. I guess Italian-ish accent. I've killed Bowser several times over, and your toads just kept saying, "Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle." Oh yeah, they all... Trevelyan's also played by Luigi as well, so he basically says,
Of course.
"We're Brooklyn, Mario. We're Brooklyn."
What did Brooklyn ever do for us?
And nothing, because Mario was never originally from Brooklyn. He was just from whatever that Nintendo wants him to be at. Alright. So, getting things back on track here. You want to use your watch magnet to get the cell key. Switch over to slappers. Alright, let's karate chop this guy to death.
I like how he says stop or I'll shoot as he is currently shooting you.
Right. Alright, Mario's had enough of your shit.
Is that Mario? He's got a gun!
None of the weapons are changed, but honestly, I don't think you really need to change any of them for this mod.
In fact, I personally think if you try to change the weapon, it would actually take away a bit from the mod.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole point is that it's meant to be Goldeneye, but it's Mario.
Let's see. Forgot whether the... Okay, there's a key card. Do I have the safe key already? Oh, okay, good, I do. I didn't see that I picked it up.
You got taken in by the bloodlust is what happened.
There are a lot of guards in here, because around this level is where things start to get a bit hard. Because first thing you're going to want to do is take out all the guards in the level, because you're going to have to escort Natalia out of the bunker.
And having to deal with all the guards at the same time is a good way to get her killed and fail the mission.
Or, you know what, let's just call her by her name, her new name now, Peach.
Pitch. Alright, so StarMech says, man, when Ubisoft said they were giving Mario and Code guns for Mario and Rabbids, I never realized how much it would escalate.
Oh right, the tape is in that room, okay.
So yes, we can get mushroom guns, or I found that you can get these at your local 7-Eleven.
I found an AK-47 from an unauthorized arms dealer.
His name is Boris.
Pardon me. There we go. Anyone over? Yeah, you. Goodbye.
So I don't know if you know the answer to this, but do guards, like, respawn every now and again, or if when something dies here, it's pretty much dead for good?
In some levels they infinitely respawn, but here, once they die, they are dead for good.
Ah, right, so there are some set pieces where it's a thing, but apart from that,
yeah,
they're pretty much good.
The safe has our silenced PP7, but we're not bound by the objectives to go get it. All we need is the tape. That's
Hey, if you're wondering why we're leaving Princess Peach here at the moment whilst we kill everything, you have to remember this is in the N64 era. Peach isn't top tier yet.
Well, she kind of was in Super Mario Bros. 2 / Super Mario USA. So.
I suppose so, but I think people preferred Luigi in some aspects. I'm not sure what was the main speed run. Although if you ask Cloud from way back in the day, he will tell you that Toad was in fact top tier because he gets all the bitches and has Greek junk in his trunk.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because I think people would pick Toad for speedruns of that game.
Although you do pick Luigi for one level.
Yeah. Let's see.
Did the recording stop when you changed to the mod?
No. No, it didn't, so there can be a jump cut over to it.
Is Mario as broken as Oddjob in the multiplayer? Well, I don't think Mario would be Oddjob.
No, Oddjob is Toad. A little shit.
Of course it is.
Because he is the best, after all.
So he removes his own head to throw it at you.
Yes, he somehow. Somehow.
Like, I've seen some cursed images of Toad without the mushroom hat. It just looks like a freaking Roblox model.
Okay. I think that's all the guards. I think we're good to escort each out of here. Before I do, there is one more security camera. Okay, good.
I can't have them knowing that we're trying to escape. You know, they won't figure out, hey, someone destroyed all our security cameras. Oh, I guess nothing's going on then. Better just wait it out.
Oh, right. Turret is over there. There are probably more guards beyond that door, but I don't have to worry about them.
Marvelous.
Alright, Peach, let's go.
I've left you in the cage long enough. Now, have you thought about what you did?
I want to make sure that she's able to follow me. Because I think if you go too far from her, she'll just stop following.
Also, I can't help but notice that she walks around like she only has one leg and is just floating.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is unsettling to look at.
If you saw the bunker level from earlier, it was kind of in an unfinished state. So, this is basically the level entirely, completely developed. And
She crawls around like an earthworm. Goldstorm is comparing it to the Pixar lamp.
Yeah, I can see that too. In the original game, they were going to have all the likenesses of the previous James Bond actors, including Sean Connery and Roger Moore. But they never got the rights for their likenesses, unfortunately, I think. I mean, there was a fake cheat code in there about them.
Yes, you used to get a few of those knocking about back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
All these cheat books with 1,000,001 cheats, half of them didn't fucking work.
Alright, time to escape.
I can't help but draw the parallels to Justice League when they're trying to stop the laser from the satellite from destroying everything. And Batman just goes, I couldn't stop the laser from hitting here, but I did manage to get its new target.
Peach,
Where?
come on! Let's go,
Right
move! You know what, I'm just gonna assume it just has to be me.
Well, you would hope so, otherwise
Good.
she's about to get cooked.
Right, that is that. Alright, next up, the Statue Park, which is the more frustrating level in the game, I would say. Because, like the Surface 2 level, it is also very, very dark. Oh yeah, and Mario also has other outfits too. For example, his outfit in the Surface level is his wedding suit from Odyssey.
I thought the tuxedo is something he's worn in like some of those old like Mario Party-esque games, like where it's all like casino games and what have you.
That might be right, based on basically Yanis basically being renamed to a casino.
Yeah, that would probably make sense. Although I have to admit, like, the casino-based Mario games are a little bit more obscure. Like, they don't tend to get talked about as much. But they do exist. They are out there.
I never knew that there were casino Mario games.
Oh yeah, they were voice acted and everything.
Like, were they just Japan only, or what?
No, they were voiced in English, so I'm assuming they were, like, brought over to the US eventually.
Just so I don't miss my objective. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to know where you're going. So basically, from here, you're gonna want to go straight from the P all the way over here to the storage unit, because that's where we have to meet Valentino. What's his face? Played by Wario. Valentino was a ex-KGB agent, that much I know, but I mean, in this case, Wario's an ex-M&L cameo.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give respect again for the dialogue changes. That was great.
Right. Okay, and off he goes.
Oh, that was it. Mario Go Fish. That was it.
Oh, Mario's fundamentals are game gallery. That's it. Okay, yeah.
There we go. My man, G the man, coming through. Of course, Tom comes in with, "Damn, boy, he's thick!" Apologies for any headphone users, but I felt like I had to really give it some gusto.
Right, this part, it is probably pretty easy to get lost. I know it definitely was when I was playing the original game, just for practicing purposes. But over about hey Lennon, we're gonna meet Casino, and I wonder who it could be.
Well, if it is based on the small title sequence we were treated to earlier, it would be one Daisy, maybe?
It's Luigi.
Though
they should have called him Mr. L.
Yeah, oh, they really should have done.
You have to put your guns away here, otherwise you're gonna get shot.
Luigi, you're in a casino? And just pans back to him just being a literal fucking building.
The reason Trevelyan betrayed MI6 was because his parents were betrayed by MI6 originally, and he wanted his revenge. Because they were seeking asylum from Russia, I think. Did I fail? I really hope not. Good. Good.
We're safe.
I guess I'm safe once I unmask Casino. And I think they changed the amount of time here to 3 minutes, because I think you only got 1 minute to get to the helicopter. I can't exactly remember that, so don't quote me on that.
That seems like a very unreasonable amount of time to give someone.
Yeah.
It's like 3 minutes sounds a lot more reasonable.
Oh jeez, I'm getting lost already. Oh gosh, it's happening.
Yeah. Case in point, in a game without mini-maps, you might need more than a minute to figure out where the hell you are.
Okay, I know where I'm at. So he says. Okay, there's the tank. There's the storage unit. At this point in the movie, I think what happens is that Bond is... I don't know what it was called that was used on him. Some sleeping gas or something like that, and then he was tied up with Natalia in the helicopter, set to explode. They get out. Only difference between 00 agent objectives and objectives here is that you also have to find a flight recorder. Yep.
It's like the equivalent of someone going, hey, whilst you're out there doing this life-threatening mission, could you pick up some milk for us?
There you are. Okay, Peach, get up. Right.
For England, Alec.
This is...
Hello there, Red Shell.
This is completely scripted. Once you get to the helicopter, there'll be 15 seconds left. And that's enough for Peach to get away.
Why would you get to that point with less than 15 seconds?
Oh,
It'll
jeez.
just give you 15 seconds anyway.
Oh, jeez. Where? Ow.
And Natalia runs off. That's a good way to get yourself captured.
Let's see. My recorder should be not here. Is it necessary for me to get out? I don't think it is. Nope, it is.
You forgot about me,
required.
Red Shell. I'm hurt. I'm only kidding. I don't hurt that easily, I can assure you.
The flight recorder should be somewhere over here in between these statues. Somewhere over here. Oh, it's extremely dark. I can barely even see objects on the ground.
Yes, we're currently playing through a modded version of the game, Red Shell. I'm not sure what the nature of the mod is. I only knew that there are now Mario characters instead of Bond characters.
Oh, gosh. Nope. No.
It's all just unmitigated chaos. I'm just along for the ride.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Good. There's the flight recorder.
Somehow still entirely intact. You would have thought if they knew that's what he was after, they would have just destroyed the damn thing.
The only difference is that since the enemy troops are replaced by Koopas... Oh, shit, that was a bad idea! Oh, shit. Oh, crap. The mission's a failure.
Oh, no.
Peach is dead. Okay.
And why do all the Koopas have DK bodies?
I think it's because of the uniforms they were originally wearing, maybe.
Okay.
I wasn't supposed to kill those guards. I thought that was a regular Koopa Troopa. But, I mean, I couldn't see that far because of, well, the amount of distance drawing in this game.
I'm pretty sure the FOV in this game could be counted in decimal points. I can see 0.1 meters in front of me.
This is not emulated, this is a reproduction cartridge. I picked this up at a gaming convention in Texas some time ago. Because I knew if there's any repro cartridge that I needed to buy, it would be of this one.
I mean, I must admit, if I did find this at a convention, I'd probably have tempted to pick it up. How much did it set you back?
$40, I think? Or 20? I can't remember.
Well, I mean, neither of those prices are particularly terrible. I mean, considering the work that goes into it, I'd say $40 is fairly reasonable.
Alright. Let's just go through this again.
I like they can kind of just see Wario's arm outside the shipping container.
Since the enemies are replaced by Koopa Troopas, the Koopas move just about as slow as they do in actual Mario games. So that is attention to detail.
I'm kind of impressed that we haven't seen a Goomba of any kind yet. Well, I suppose a Goomba would be significantly harder to put into the game considering they have no arms.
I actually want to see that updated in this mod. Goombas
Just have a Goomba.
Goombas with floating guns.
It wouldn't be the first time. Just anything with no arms but just like floating weapons.
Shoot you in the eyes. There we go. Right.
Oh yeah, I suppose it would work if you made it into the Goombas from the actual Mario Brothers movie.
That would be horrifying.
That would be incredibly cursed. I'm not sure if I would be okay with that.
And now I want to see that. I'm over by the statue of Lenin. Hello? Oh, okay, there you are. Moving very, very slow.
Damn, my bus is late.
The dialogue does differ if you don't have your gun out.
Ah. Cutting the budget. I like it. Is it the same for the original as well, then?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Ah.
The reason why Bond set the timer of the explosives to 5 minutes was basically for the mission. Basically because that's all that mattered.
It's always about the mission. Alright, this time don't accidentally shoot the people that are with Peach.
Yeah.
So how far through the game are we at this point? I'm guessing we're probably nearing the halfway.
Yeah, we're at the halfway point.
Nice.
Pretty much why I switched over to this mod, because why not?
Fair enough.
See, okay, this way. Based on where I found the P. That's probably a statue of Stalin over... Not a statue. A picture of Stalin, I imagine.
Yeah, it's a little low res, so a little bit difficult to tell. But, I mean, you could probably put the pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, hello there, Zamphilius the Muffin.
We got plenty of time. Strafe over there.
And we all know strafing is faster. Because reasons.
There we go. There we go. Thank you. I'm gonna remove my trigger finger from the Z trigger. Auto aim kind of helps. This is before there was any like actual. Well, there was aiming, but I mean, by today's standards, it's not as good.
Yeah. But I mean, in these sort of games, you kind of have to have a bit of assistance, because otherwise it would just take forever to actually aim at stuff, and that's not necessarily something you have to spare.
Okay, that's some dialogue I never saw before. There we are. There's the flight recorder.
It's a bit like how in the Doom series, they don't necessarily have a Y-axis, but of course, as long as you are lined up with them on the X, the Y would take care of itself.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my weapons holstered. Delete this.
Yes, DK.
With an actual gun this time.
I have traded coconuts for hard steel.
And Donkey Kong 64 did have actual guns in the original prototypes before they got replaced to something that was much more family friendly, let's say. Alright.
You heard of the banana slammer. Now prepare for the blammer blammer.
Alright. Archives. Alright, I'm just gonna let the dialogue play out here. While I see these cursed enemies.
That Koopa looks very, very happy to be here. He like did a line of amphetamines before he came in.
Nonsense, Mr. Mario. General Bowser is a hero of the Soviet Union.
Of course he is.
All lies, Mr. Mario. You are nothing but a terrorist. But I'm sorry, but I can't help find that stupid line funny.
I like how for such an important character, he just gets killed off so easily. Yes, I am named Character X. I'm going to answer your question. Oh, you chopped me twice. Guess I'll die.
It's the best way to play through this level. Oh, jeez. Oh, where are you? Oh, right down there. Basically, karate chop the guards so that way you can escape mostly unnoticed.
Until they hear the guns are blazing.
What were my objectives again? Oh, escape from the interrogation room. That's done. All I just need to do is find Peach and then escape. And then I think I'll turn on DK mode for the next level.
Go for it. I mean, mod the mod.
I don't know if I want to, because, well, I'll just let you guys see what happens without saying anything.
Oh god, we're gonna see some genuine mutants, aren't we?
Yes, yes we are. Natalia gets scared easily because she doesn't trust Bond, mainly because of all the gunfire. That is not the way. There's the end. That is the end area.
All the talk about DK mode reminded me of a really funny YouTube video that's based on the Donkey Kong cartoon series.
Oh, gosh.
When Diddy goes up to Donkey Kong, it's like, hey, check it out. Cranky Kong's cranky, Lanky Kong's lanky, and Funky Kong's funky. That's pretty funny, isn't it? It's just like DK goes, hey, that is pretty funny, Diddy. I know. Well, did you tell Dixie? I did. And what did he say? Something about chicken defense out of Chickamauga.
What?
It's so good.
What was that?
Well, it said actually that fast, but it's actually something about kicking the feds out of Chickamauga.
Oh.
As in Dixie.
Or I guess if you really wanted to, based on a line from the cartoon, dicks. That's all I'm gonna say. That's an actual line that Diddy Kong calls Dixie Kong in the cartoon. God knows why they thought that was okay.
If you want to know the actual video that came in from, if you go onto YouTube and if you type in "it's all in the name," you should see it there.
There's probably some room that I'm missing. I'll search the top area. At the very least, I'm clearing out some of these soldiers.
You'd think with the Koopa shells, the back would be able to take more than one bullet shot, but I suppose the mod team didn't factor in that sort of thing. But they don't really need to. I imagine how unfair that'll be. You can never backshot a Koopa, ever.
Well, I mean, if they really wanted to, they could put in the seizure-induced lighting rainbow shell.
Oh, no. We don't want that.
I mean, it is one of the actual colors from Super Mario World.
It is, I'm aware, but I'm also aware of how absurdly powerful that would make your generic Koopa.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he's not exactly indestructible, so a well-placed spin jump would take care of it. Let's see if this room... No. This might be it. Oh!
What's behind door number 7? Surprise! It's nothing.
Oh, well, there's Pauline. She replaces Dimitri. Dimitri, what's his face?
Was that an actual thing in the show, Kyrex? Because I can't actually remember if that was a thing he actually said. It wouldn't surprise me considering just how absurd the Donkey Kong cartoon used to be.
One of the objectives is to meet up with Dimitri, get this key, the safe key. So we got the flight recorder now. Not that we really needed to.
We got the flight recorder again.
There's probably some room that I'm missing out on, but I can't get my hands on it. What? We are. Let's see where. At each you are. Oh, okay, I see. Second floor.
You had a quick look to see if you could figure out where exactly she was.
I mean, I knew where she was. I just didn't know where she was. If that's in any way understandable.
Yeah, I kind of understood. You know she's in the building, you just don't know where inside the building.
I know the actual location, it's just that it got lost on me. It's on the second floor. Right here! There's the room.
Hey, back on track.
Oh, jeez. Okay, time to go after her. She's gonna wander into the ceiling. The attic. This is usually where she goes. Mainly because she doesn't quite trust James, or in this case, Mario. At least not yet.
Well, I'll be honest, if I was in her shoes, I would be a bit hesitant too.
If that on a staircase. This, no. There it is. Right, we are good to leave the level now.
Wait.
Where? Oh, okay, never mind. There you are. Not that way. Defense Minister Pauline. I already talked to her. The comedy just writes itself. Okay, let's see.
Mo just said, yes, I've talked to my ex. Stop going on about it.
Aha! There we are. Let's see, what all do we... For here. I think this is the way out.
It's like, god damn it, I need to get the hell out of this goddamn library.
There we go.
Hey.
Just shoot this window. And there we go. Of course, since she's the princess, she gets kidnapped again.
I gotta do the little pose for the camera as well. In true Bond style.
Okay. Let's turn on DK mode. Brace yourselves, because this is going to get, well... see what objectives say. So we have R, I don't know who that's supposed to be. E branch, I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, and Moneypenny is called Gold Coin. How did she get kidnapped again? She gets kidnapped all the time, Gold Coin.
It's like they're new to the franchise or something.
Alright, we got 5 minutes to get out of here on a tank. And their heads are so big, their hitboxes are, like, tiny.
Tom is asking how long until the end?
I'd probably say about 20 minutes, maybe? I don't know. I overestimated.
It's all cool, it's all cool. Just carry on at your own pace, it's all for fun after all. And Mario is back once again with his tank legs.
Okay, oh right, minimize civilian casualties. Okay, I gotta...
by running them over in your tank.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid running over these people now. Just make sure I run over soldiers.
But yeah, DK mode certainly ups the head factor to 11. They are entirely head. And nothing else.
Oh gosh. Oh, stuck. Got this. C controls are... tank controls. Oh jeez.
Resident Evil 2 trained me for this very situation.
And come on. Okay, this way.
Well, it's pretty neat that they still let you fire your gun whilst you're in the tank.
Yeah, it is very nice that they let me do that.
But it just leaves me the question, who's driving?
It's me.
I suppose that's where the whole tank leg things come from, because it should be impossible for you to drive whilst also being where you are relative in the tank. Unless he has like an elongated wheel, he sort of like modded it slightly to allow him to one-handed.
Jeez, no. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Thank you. Please don't tell me I got lost. It'd be the worst. Oh, there we are. There's the exit.
Go, go, go!
Strafe out of here. I'm turning DK mode off just for my own sanity.
Very short level in comparison to some of the other ones.
Right, we gotta locate Luigi's train.
That's not Luigi with his iconic train.
Very good. Alrighty. I'm thinking I might just take a break to get myself some food before I actually get started on KO. So I shall leave the co-comming in the capable hands of Mr. Ntom64.
Yo.
Yo.
Rightio, well, good luck with the rest of the run, Snake. I will
Yep.
be watching within the Twitch chat, I'm sure, but I need some food.
Okay, man, go for it.
Rightio, ciao for now.
Yeah.
Cool. How you been holding up, Snake, with this run of yours?
Pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Gotta say, it seems like people in chat have been having a good time and whatnot, so good on you.
There's the train. Sweet. Very short level, but otherwise there'd be many more objectives if we're playing at a higher difficulty. That door's locked.
I think I might be hearing some of the game through your mic, mate.
Yeah. Let me turn my TV down. There we go.
Game should drown it out now, so it's all good. No, I have a license to commentate. I don't know about a license to kill. Actually, I don't even have a license to commentate. Don't tell nobody.
Right. There's the train.
Oh yeah. Put the OST. Ah, Jesus. I just put the OST on and it hit me full blast with dun 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 dun. Who are we and why are we here? Well, we're the Hellfire.com Super Nintendothon, you dingus. We're here raising money for Child's Play. We beat our goal of $4,000 for the charity in just 3 fucking days. Now, it's all for that little bit of extra moolah for the kids. And the kids, they're stuck in hospital. They need toys and games to help ease their stay, and that's exactly what Child's Play does with their donations. And thanks to our handy-dandy donation widget, we don't actually touch a penny of the monies you guys send in. So donate without fear, without worry, without remorse, just like James Bond. James Mario Bond shooting these Koopas. This is a weird mod.
There's weirder with the Rick Astley mod.
Oh god.
That one's meme-tastic and is much more extensive in whatever it mods. Considering the train is replaced with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh. The bane of my existence during school. Hey Tom, you sound like that tank engine, who is also called Thomas. Isn't that amazing? No. No, it's not. Am I okay? Yes, I am okay.
Yeah, Buster Wolf.
Look, you don't just ask someone if they're okay and then hit them, alright? That's not fine. So yeah, how am I coming in, guys? Just so the VOD's cool later on. Has the stream been running cool? Has the audio been good and whatnot? Snake, actually,
Yes?
are you recording internally right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, mate. Always helps to have a VOD. Sounds all good to me. Good. Cool.
I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss a break, because... Yes, I did. There we go.
Cool. I love how they, this is probably a Mario thing already, but I love how the Koopas have camera shades. Might just be N64 not being able to do circles properly, but who knows.
The difference here between objectives and difficulty level is that you would not have enough time to escape with Natalia at all, because you also have to have Natalia crack Boris' code. But fortunately, we're on the easiest difficulty setting, so we don't need to worry about that.
Haha.
All we need to do is just use the laser watch to open the hatch. All the brakes have been destroyed. Oh my gosh, shit. Please don't... Oh, good. Thank you. Okay. Oh, never mind. Watch laser.
Did you just kill Bowser?
Yes, I just killed Bowser. Bowser is fucking dead. A minute. That should be all I need.
1 minute should be plenty. Here I go.
Someone keeps shooting and they keep missing.
Well, that's their problem, not yours.
Jeez, no. Get out. Okay. Okay. Run like hell! Run, 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 run!
You got it, mate. I believe in you.
There we go.
Nice.
Alright. And now another outfit change. Mario and Peach are going to be wearing their Mario Sunshine outfits.
Oh, that's cool.
This level was the bane of my existence, mainly because of how dark it was and how difficult it was to see things on a very, very now long gone TV.
Yeah, I can understand that. Tanner, stop baiting people in the chat by talking about the good old days. I'm watching you.
Yeah, in the good old days, we had a joystick and one button, and we loved it.
It was the style at the time.
I'm back up. There we go. That takes... Oh, there's another turret over there. Just could make use of this.
Okay, mate.
I believe our objectives are... Oh, yeah, destroy the drone guns. And Xenia on the top is... Oh. Drone. Xenia on the top is replaced by another Mario, quote-unquote, love interest, if you will.
Is it Pauline?
No, it's not Pauline. We already met her. She was the defense minister.
Oh, okay. That's cool that she's in the mod at least.
There's another drone gun. There's a drone gun. That means I'm on the right path and I'm doing my job.
Hey. That's all we can ask from you, mate.
I believe we're getting close to the bridge where we meet Xenia. Yes, this time, Mr. Mario, the pleasure will be all mine. Daisy.
Sweet Jesus. Oh yeah, there was a Wii remake of the game, wasn't there?
Yeah. Daisy's dead.
Rip.
And we get an RCP-90 and a grenade launcher.
For me, it's the club.
It's the only time that you can dual weld them, and honestly, I don't really see a need to use them until, well, maybe later.
Yeah, save them.
Oh, there! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Don't want to die. Right.
What would happen if you were to die? Are there checkpoints?
There are no checkpoints in this game at all, unfortunately.
Oh, it's mission-based, okay.
Yeah, you'd have to just start all over again.
That's fine, but practice makes perfect. Don't worry about going over estimate. I'm fine working late tonight.
Yeah. Okay, that's what that was. Oh, there's the drone. Okay, there's the drone. There we go.
Good shit. I was about to say like 3 different words beginning with S there, and it just went shit. Words are hard. Do they just like not give you health in single player?
No.
Huh.
It's a weird choice now that I think about it. Just for random trivia, one of the composers is Grant Kirkhope, and you might know him as the composer for Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, boy. The game that is one of the best on the N64 and better than Mario 64. Yes, I said it.
They're blowing up.
Right after Peach comes to see you. That's
Oh,
certainly a sign.
okay. I know what I need to do. Unload with a grenade launcher.
Nice.
Oh, jeez. I'm glad there's no fall damage.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, we know all about RoboCod. Thank you, Tanner.
Okay, good. Gotta be very, very careful. There we go. All the drones are destroyed.
Nice.
Okay. That was close. Peach with a commando roll.
Nice.
Oh, man. Thankfully, this time Peach has a Cougar Magnum, so we're in good hands.
For the Cougar
Oh,
Falcon Bird gun. So, what objectives are left now for this level? Just get out?
Yeah, I just need to make my way over to the control center.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mark. What about mines? Are these remote? Oh.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe let Peach take the front.
Oh, please don't die, Peach. Thank you.
Peach was staring into that explosion like, I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna break out the remote mines.
Do what you gotta.
Oh, jeez. She's getting in the way. Oh. From... Natalia has her own little quips throughout this level. And there we go. End of the level.
Nicely done, mate. Good on you.
Whew.
Can I get some Draco Malfoys in the chat and a couple of hashtag base snakes, please?
Alright, now for the control center, which is one of the hardest levels in the game if you were playing the original, because this does turn into a sort of escort mission where you have to defend Natalia as she redirects the Goldeneye satellite. And also because if you're playing on a harder difficulty, there are also automatic turrets here. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with them.
Yep, that's fine, mate. Just play the game how you're comfortable with.
That should be everything. Along with one of the best tracks in the game.
What level is this?
This is the control center.
Ah, okay.
What we need is for Peach to hack into the computer and also unlock one of the blast doors.
Peach computer.
Okay, door unlocked. All we have to do is go to the other side and open the door ourselves. Alright, and one of the things that is probably easy to miss is remote mines, because we need them in order to destroy some of the computers here.
Make sure you get them then.
Because I know that I missed the remote mines during practice, and I thought that I would just get them automatically by default, but nope.
There's only 4 missions left after this one.
Yep.
That includes the Aztec and Egyptian ones you guys donated for.
I'll do my best through the Aztec level, but it is one of the hardest in the game. And
hey, if you want to give yourself like infinite health or whatever, just blast away. Be my guest, mate.
May as well.
Just go to oh my god, it's Yoshi.
As long as you don't kill him here, you won't fail the mission. So I'm just gonna shoot him in the foot.
Okay. Oh, my foot. Mario, this is worse than the time you jumped off me to get over a ledge.
It's even worse than the time that you jumped off me just to score 50 points.
Oh, you bastard, Mario. Maybe Peter was right. No, Peter was never right.
No. Okay, here we are at the central computer. I just need to go upstairs and open the blast door. For the Egyptian level, I won't need infinite health because it is so much more easier.
Or if you're not like infinite health, just whatever cheats you feel comfortable with.
And why not?
Give him the bee's knees. Zero J says, didn't know Yoshi's Safari got a sequel.
You didn't know?
Yeah, funny you should say that. Our boy Snake here is playing Yoshi's Safari later in the marathon.
Okay. This is what would be the hardest part of this mission. Mainly because you have to protect Natalia as all these guards spawn. And it is all scripted and timed, so thankfully the best part is all the soldiers here are slow.
Nice.
Because they're all turtles, of course. I'm gonna make use of an automatic weapon.
I go blah blah.
I'm being as quiet as I can, Peach. I'm not even firing my weapon. Well, I am now.
I'm sorry. Am I saving your life too loudly? Fuck off. You know, if a hostage said that to me when I was rescuing them, I'd just leave them there.
At some point, the glass on the sides are gonna break open, revealing other soldiers.
Metal Gear, just there.
It should be just about finished. How do I computer?
You're actually not really hacking, she's just letting the disk boot up and load and whatnot.
Okay. Oh, crud. No, don't die! Don't die! No! God. The mission's a failure. Well,
Damn it!
Well, I'm gonna keep completing the level anyway and just move on.
Okay. Snake, you created an alternate timeline.
Alright. Make use of the remote mines.
So yeah, from now on, guys, when it comes to Mario games, Bowser is just going to kidnap himself, and Mario has to rescue Bowser. Just how it works. Snake, you let a princess die. Excellent job. That's why we called you the Italian Stallion.
Whoop. Right, and I think there's one more server that I need to destroy. I think from now on there are going to be infinite guards that are going to respawn.
I always like the remote mines in multiplayer mode. We used to go to the level with the toilets and like play a guessing game. Like you have to pick the right door. If you pick the wrong one, the remote mines go off and just kill you.
Oh yeah, proximity mines are a great weapon. Oh, darn it.
Oh, look at that spaghetti sauce all over the screen. Well, you got a second chance to rescue Peach, you know?
Yeah.
Why would they kill me? I was only trying to kill them.
Let's try this again.
You got it, mate. I have faith in you.
Zoom.
Zoom.
Even when she runs, it looks so weird, like she's skipping.
La 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 la. Espionage. The charity has been going great, Alex. We passed our goal in just 3 days, so everything that comes in there is just a sweet little bonus.
Okay, good. She got the door open. Here we go. Mines. What? Oh. Whatever, I'm just gonna be trigger happy.
Steady now, careful. I mean, you've got plenty of ammo, there's no reason not to go wild.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex, Friday's going to be a good day. That's our sports day, I believe. Yeah, we have a little lucky poo at the schedule here, I'll tell you what's what.
Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna...
Actually, no, Saturday is our sports day. On Friday, it's variety day. We have Star Fox Assault, Tetris 99, ARMS, WarioWare Gold, and Yoshi Safari.
Okay, take out these guards here before I blow anything up. Back behind one of those main frames is a hidden guard, and they basically replaced that guard with a model of the developer's, I guess, avatar. It's just Mario with a headset or something like that. Fortunately, Yoshi should have faded out of existence in this level, so...
Am I reading things wrong then? Let me re-look at the schedule here.
I could have sworn that was like Thursday or something.
Yeah, it's Tuesday today. Yeah, I got that wrong. My bad. Okay, so tomorrow's Pokemon Day. Thursday is Variety Day. Friday is Sports Day, yep. Good shit.
They're missing a key or something. I couldn't unlock that door. Come on. Okay, there we go. Never mind, she had to unlock it.
Fucking hell, Pete, she had one job. La la la. Skipping like a princess. So I can't eat forever. So I don't know about Goldeneye or most of the games you play, but I enjoy hearing Antom and friends talk about games and shit. I too enjoy talking about games and shit.
Oh. Well, Peach, I could cover you from upstairs. Okay, have it your way.
Yeah. Where's your magical umbrella? That seems like it would be pretty useful right about now.
Oh. Oh.
If you see a glimpse of yellow, take it out. Mario, could you put a silencer on? I'm trying to hack.
Right now I remember what she's exactly doing. She's basically causing the Goldeneye satellite to burn up on re-entry.
Right. I always forget what the Goldeneye actually is.
Just an EMP satellite.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Oh. Okay, good.
Nice.
Get out of here, Peach.
PS Chom 4, that's me.
Okay, I think that there was one of those computers in here.
Got this.
Jeez. That takes care of one. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh, darn it. Ugh.
Just move on to the next level, mate.
Yeah.
That is a weird spot. Why is it when you're low on health only when they're accurate with their shots?
Agent.
Balance, I guess.
So one of the other objectives is you have to contact. I forgot who James Bond's American friend that appeared in some of the Sean Connery movies was. I can't remember his name. He always called James Jimbo.
Hey Jimbo, what's going on?
But whatever his name is, if anyone can tell me in the chat, please do. But otherwise, he's replaced by Toadsworth.
Okay.
You don't actually see the character's model. I remember the character met James in Cuba with Goldeneye.
Yeah, because, like, there's levels in this game, and they each contain a set of missions and whatnot, and Cuba is the last one.
I'm going to take the body armor for myself. Thank you. Alright, the communications is not exactly here. It's here.
Sure you guys aren't thinking of Tombi or Tomba? That was a game okay, man.
Or Joe and Mac.
Yeah.
The Archives and the Bunker are 2 multiplayer levels that you can unlock. And same with the Underground Caverns, but they're very, very small, and I feel like they're not as fun.
I think we just played Facility for the most part.
Other times you just mostly played on the Complex and also the Temple.
Yep.
And those levels have been replaced with Mario locations. Basically the castle and outdoors areas of Super Mario 64.
Awesome. Don't feel bad about having to skip that level, by the way. It was a very hard one. I mean, if you'll only have skipped one throughout the entire playthrough, I think you're doing okay.
Yeah.
Yep, Grunty's Revenge is the final game of today. After this is a Killer Instinct with Volk, so stay tuned for that. It was Felix Leiter, who was a CIA agent who kept calling James Jimbo.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah, I think Aztec and Egyptian Temple don't have any influence on the story, do they?
No, they do not. They're just adaptations of Moonraker and Live and Let Die.
Nice.
With some... where, of course, the Egyptian level's the one where you basically... get the golden gun from from the shrine, and that's how you kill Baron Samedi, I think he's called.
Well, Scaramanga or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah.
This level's great because you don't have to protect anyone.
I like levels where I don't have to protect anyone.
Oh man. It's just the best. These doors look like mouths opening up. Like, right? Ooh. Kind of like you transition levels in Mario 2.
Oh, card. Hunt. There we go, body armor, thank you very much.
Where's the body armor in the other levels?
These, I don't... Oh, crap. Well... whatever, I'm just gonna complete the level anyway, as normal.
Unacceptable! Unacceptable! It's okay, mate, you can play it.
I mean, that said right there, the radio got damaged, so we can't contact Toadsworth. Oh well.
Like, blah, 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 blah. It's just there, stuck in Rogueport right now, being shivved in an alley. Oh, Scaramanga, according to Zero J, is the literal man with the golden gun. Samedi is the voodoo guy.
Yeah. He's basically the villain that appears on top of the train at the end of Live and Let Die, laughing, because I guess he can't die. I never saw that movie.
I haven't seen many James Bond films. I've seen Octopussy. I think I've seen most of Goldeneye. I've seen Die Another Day. I think that's about it.
I've seen Goldeneye, and I've seen Diamonds Are Forever. Or Aren't Forever, or whatever it is.
Diamonds are sometimes food.
Diamonds are whatever.
Diamond is unbreakable.
Alright, the cradle.
Yeah, boy.
Settled the score with Luigi.
You had one mission and you failed it. For Italy, Mario? No. For the
me.
For it's a me, Mario.
I did complete this on 00 Agents, or I think it was just Agent. Whatever it was, I completed it, but I ended up getting the golden PP7, I think it was. And it basically is just the golden gun.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is we got to take out the turrets and take out the controls over here. Right after I deal with the turrets.
You got it. Don't worry about being gentle. If you got that ammo, use it.
Yep. Okay. Alright, now for Luigi. Nope.
This is ridiculous.
You could have joined me in Mario, but you had to side with the pen pushers.
We were the Mario brothers once. You forgot that, didn't you, Mario?
Alright, there's the line.
Nice.
Okay. Now I believe he's going to drop down into the area that ends this level. Good. I didn't get shot off the ledge.
Nice.
Shit. Oops. I was supposed to jump onto a helicopter. Let's try that again. This will be very quick.
No worries, mate.
That should be what they modded next, like just some Mario sound effects.
Just like a few one-up mushrooms everywhere. The body armor should be like a fire flower or something.
Yeah, definitely. And I guess whenever you get a weapon, it's basically the one-up sound effect.
Yeah. I just have one request. When you're at the bit where you're killing Luigi, just try to get a full body shot with him saying the "For Brooklyn" Mario thing.
I'll try to do that.
Yeah, you don't have to. It would just be a funny little meme image to put on Twitter.
So he's gonna be on the left side, I believe, when I drop down there.
Oh yeah, I wish that classic Mario 64 oof sound was the damage hit.
Oh no!
I'm a dual-wielding Luigi. You cannot defeat me. Thank you for subscribing, Tanner. Just a reminder, subscriptions benefit the channel, donations right now benefit the charity we're supporting, so just be aware.
Oh, not again.
We're getting too old for this. It's the final level, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I read those two things together and I thought it said console Luigi. He's very sad. He did this whole thing just to get some attention from his older brother. But Mario don't care. Mario serves a queen and a country.
Well, he is on Her Majesty's Secret Service, technically.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Mario's like the agent Peach sends in when she wants some wet work done. Like, Mario, you can't just go to foreign lands and like kill ambassadors and whatnot. I get that he was a giant like piranha plant on fire, but you know, he kept the country's economy going. Yeah, you gotta make sure you get the gunners and whatnot.
And sometimes you can get lucky and no enemies will spawn, but other times you just can't help it.
Yeah. It's just how the game works, mate. Okay, I'm still listening to the Goldeneye soundtrack, and I swear, a track started up that sounded like Yoshi's Story. Luigi, you son of a bitch. The blue shell incident 2 years ago. Oh, that's great.
There you go. I
Nice.
tried. Good! Slight glitch there. There's nothing I can do to prevent Mario grabbing the helicopter from falling off, unfortunately. They should just replace the noises with the prototype Mario sound effects.
Oh, that's so much better than him just escaping normally.
Alright, so enjoy the credits, ladies and gentlemen. Because there is something special.
You can skip these if you want, just to go on to the next level, mate.
Yeah, sure. Basically, all you'd see at the end is Mario will return in perfect dark with Mario characters.
Nice.
I still think they need to do a little bit of extra work with that modification, mainly because there's voice acting in that game. Okay, so you know what? Reset.
There you go, mate.
Alright, let's turn invincibility on.
Yeah, go nuts, mate.
I'm gonna keep the explode. You know what? I'll be responsible. Ish. Rocket launcher's on.
Yeah, boy.
So, there is Jaws in this level. I want you to guess who Jaws is replaced by.
Jaws. A Goomba?
Waluigi.
Oh. Well, alright. Yeah,
Waluigi wielding two submachine guns.
What a boss. You want to put me in Smash Bros? I'll just find my way through other means onto Nintendo. Mario falling off the helicopter is the best thing.
Right. I am invincible!
Where is this motherfucker?
Right, there are usually computers over here, but you have to access a console in order to remove them, because that is a secret door. Our two objectives is to recover data and launch a shuttle. I have no idea what significance they hold in the movie Moonbreaker. All I know is that we're going to be able to get a Moonraker laser and also dual weld two of them. Go. The path you would want to take, because you end up between two turrets here, and once you defeat Jaws, enemies start infinitely respawning, rather, and so that's what makes this level so difficult, aside from enemy placement.
They're just infinitely responding to your tweets and whatnot, so you have to mute them.
Oh yeah, and there are turrets here as well. Make sure all computers stay intact, because otherwise no computer, no shuttle launch. Right. We have to go to the room where Waluigi is, because there is a key there that we need to be able to... That first objective again? Reprogram shuttle guidance, okay. Oh, hi, Waluigi!
Oh boy.
There's your picture right there. Oh, Waluigi have a key, thank you.
It ain't easy being crazy.
Purple green Mario, no!
I'm glad you understood what I was laughing at.
Oh, right. I need to close the shuttle bay. Let's... Yeah. This is more like it. Unlimited ammo with the lasers and dual welding. I know I'll definitely need a map for the Egyptian temple, mainly for one thing, and one thing only. Because there is something in there that they don't really tell you about at all. The shuttle bay closed. I can get back into the computer room and reprogram the shuttle.
Nice.
Good. Thank you for the key. Now I can get in here. I'm just gonna close that. Oh, hi.
Just a couple of guys behind you, Jesus.
Oh no! Oh, that was a bad idea.
You done blow up the thing, didn't you? You're not gonna karate chop him to death, Snake.
Something tells me I screwed up. Unless...
It's fine.
Yeah, I destroyed the disk drive.
You silly sausage.
Darn it.
It's fine.
Try that again. One more time. This time, turning the rocket launchers on was a bad idea.
I would have been exactly in your position. It's like, no, I can't think. Rocket fire now. Just go fire.
Oh, grenade out.
Sun's out. Grenade out.
Go. I don't think the glass can be shot through. At least I don't think so. There we go.
Ah, I just hit Aztec Complex on my soundtrack.
Nice. I wonder what those computers are even for anyway, whether they even serve some sort of purpose. Whatever the case. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
That one's taking care of the other two. I think this is the only level where there are female enemies in this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Alright. Closing the launch bay. Close the exhaust bay. Alright, Waluigi, let's kill you again.
Swear, I return.
You know, considering he replaced Jaws, I'm surprised that they didn't give Waluigi metal teeth.
His teeth are frightening enough as is.
Just, I saw Jaws' death, and it was just so stupid. His teeth get electrified. I still think that an anti-theft car system that basically explodes is the best, though. Nope, the launcher's away.
Yeah, don't make the same mistake twice.
Guidance data.
Yeah, you're dropping frames a lot, Snow.
Yeah.
Give it a sec. Just give it a sec.
Yeah, this is being recorded, so...
Should be back to normal now. Just
getting
play
a
through.
lot-
Play
yeah.
through. You're at the end though.
I mean, it'll work out, but I mean, I don't know what the deal is up with that considering current events, but... Oh. I thought I got the... Crud. But I already got the security card. Oh, there's an easy way down there. Right down here.
Got him.
Make sure that I can find something on the ground. Remember where killed Waluigi. Right over here somewhere. Pretty sure I killed him in this hallway.
Well, he's just too powerful.
There's there it is.
Good idea.
Good.
It's okay, guys. Should be fine on the final record.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Boss bay is closed. I imagine maybe it might be due to the amount of people online, maybe. I don't know. Door. Guidance data. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Okay, all that's left is just to launch the shuttle.
Do it.
Alright, upsy daisy. Well, let me try stopping and then
No, don't.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Right. Whoop.
You just have to grin and bear it, guys. Sorry.
It's the end of the game anyway. Oh, right. Oh, open the exhaust bay. I needed to go there anyway.
I got a donation for 638 from Crazy12 Eric. For his neutral special, Mario wields a gun. Just for the magnificent glory that is this mod, I'll make the total uneven this time around. Happy 4.2k. Yep, we're at 4200. Nice. That's 420 with an extra 0.
Yeah, I forgot the launch data. There we go.
Nice, nice.
I got over there. Yep. Make sure that I got the launch data this time. There we go. There's the data.
Cool, cool. Chowder, Jesus Christ.
Yo. Alright. Here we go. Countdown initiated.
Hey.
Right. 10, 9, 8, 7,
5,
6,
10,
5, 4,
60,
3,
10,
2, 1,
10,
0.
11. So I thought we were playing Number Wag there for a second.
Alright. That's that. A lot more than I wanted. But let's go over to the Egyptian temple agent, recover the golden gun, and defeat Bowser again.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's Bowser.
so, thing is about the shrine of the golden gun, you have to walk a specific path, and if you mess up, you die.
Do you need a map?
Yeah, I did. Actually, well, no, I don't. I have instructions for that.
Okay, mate. Well, I have one on the standby just in case.
Yeah. This level gets very dark and it's easy to get lost. Especially right here because I'm gonna have to come back here afterwards. Alright. Alright, let's begin. All the way left. 2 forward. Go forward 4 squares. Darn it. Must have messed up on that.
Sorry, I just do it again, mate.
I believe if you defeat this level on 00 Agent, you'll be able to get the golden gun cheat, but if you defeat it in a certain time, you'll also get all guns.
I do like the sound of all guns.
Okay. 1, 2. Forward. 1 left. Another one up. Another left. All the way forward. Ta-da!
Based and golden gun pilled.
I believe from what I read, Scaramantia's golden gun, aside from being disassembled from a cigarette case, it also had custom bullets made for it.
Nice.
Alright, there is Bowser. 1. You have to kill him 3 times.
Jesus.
And... oh yeah, he appears with explosions as well.
Well, why wouldn't he?
Okay, now with his second death, the entire level goes dark. What you have to do is, to this passageway, turn right. It's something that can be easily missed.
Mm-hmm.
You could just walk over to him, but I mean, this is much easier. Oh, and he has a Moonraker laser too.
Ah.
And there we go. Commando roll into dead.
Commander roll into dead.
And either there's a chance that there might be a glitch that starts here, but I mean, it might just be the vanilla cartridge that I have.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a chance that Baron Samedi, or Bowser in this case, will start spazzing out and shooting.
That sounds hilarious. So yeah, when you're ready, just take us back to the title screen, mate.
Oh, and we got disconnected for some reason. But recording's still going.
That's cool, so should we just end here?
Okay, reconnected.
Okay, shall we end here, mate?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're back on the title screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Alright, that was Goldeneye 007. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Apologies for those of you watching on the stream. There were technical issues with buffering and whatnot. That should be fine on the VOD. If it's not, we'll see about doing a little thing. But yeah, coming up next, Killer Instinct to Evolve. So, Snake, you can stop that recording and take us offline. See you next time, folks.
See you.